Alrighty then, NFL Week 1 predictions. Let's not waste any time. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section who's your team. And if you guys want to predict along in the comment section down below. Right now, I'm 0-0. I am the best picker in NFL football today as of right now. But that could change after Week 1, man. Let's get started with our Week 1 picks. We're kicking off the season with Packers versus Bears. NFL 100. Instead of doing the Super Bowl champion, we're going to start the season off with the greatest rivalry in NFL history. Now, for me personally, I like to pick off history, especially when it comes to Week 1. I don't know these teams all that well. I'm just saying to myself, I don't know what this season's going to unfold. But what I do know is this. The Bears love losing to Aaron Rodgers on Week 1. They don't like, the first time the Bears always meet Rodgers, they do bad. I don't care if Rodgers has a new coach, a new everything. I just feel like the Chicago Bears, it's going to be a close game. I feel like they still have a bitter taste in their mouth. And also, Mitchell Trubisky is way too inconsistent. I don't know who to choose in that situation. So I got the Green Bay Packers. Up next, the Rams taking on the Panthers. I'm going to have to go with the Los Angeles Rams here. I think the Panthers will actually give them a game, and it'll be a lot closer. This is actually going to be the fun, sneaky game of the week. I think it's going to be a lot of entertaining, a lot of offense going. Just for me, Cam Newton, his shoulder, when I've seen him thrown in preseason, has been kind of Like, I still don't think he has, like, the arm strength back. I just feel like Cam Newton is kind of meh right now. The Rams, they're a much more better and complete team as of right now for me. So I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams. Speaking of complete teams, probably the most complete team in the NFL, I'm choosing the Eagles taking the Redskins. Like, honestly, the Redskins, I just don't know what their quarterback situation is like. I believe Case Keenum is starting off the top of my head. Don't know why. If you drafted the rookie, you wouldn't just go with the rookie. But hey, I'm not the Washington Redskins and I'm not the coach. But I know that the Eagles are a complete football team. I expect this game to be actually pretty close between the two teams. The Redskins like to play tough Week 1, and they always have some good conditioning. I noticed that about the Redskins in the past. They always have really good conditioning for being a Week 1 team. The Eagles, they just have so much depth, so much talent. They should win this game. Bills and Jets. Let's give the Jets, Jets. This is going to be a low-scoring affair. I don't trust Sam Darnold right now to be the franchise quarterback. He's still too young, but the Bills' defense is just nasty. I feel like the Bills' defense is going to hold teams to under a lot of points per this year. I like the Bills' defense a lot. It's just with the Jets, they have a little bit better offense than the Bills' offense. I don't know how much improvement Josh Allen's arm has been going. The Falcons versus the Vikings. Honestly, the Vikings were disappointing last year, and I'm just going to have to choose the Falcons in this situation. They're more consistent. Matt Ryan is coming off a really good season, a very good, quiet, sneaky season. Julio's back healthy. That Falcons defense with Keanu Neal and Deion Jones is healthy. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Falcons. Just a little bit more weapons than the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings, I don't know. They were kind of a disappointing. They do have some players on defense and on offense. They could make this game entertaining, but I just see the Falcons doing a Falcons Week 1 beatdown. The Ravens at the Dolphins. This is my upset pick. Oh my God. How can I choose the Miami Dolphins over the Baltimore Ravens? First of all, Ravens, when it comes to Week 1, you either get the Ravens being the dominant defense that we all know about the Ravens' history, or they just end up being meh. The Dolphins are being slept on really hard because they've made a lot of trades and they're in the tank mode. But I just look at it and I just say this. I look at the Dolphins players and I look at the Ravens defense. The Ravens defense has taken a step back. They lost a lot of players in free agency because they couldn't pay them money. And I look at the Ravens offense. I think the Dolphins, with the personnel that they have on defense, they will be able to slow down Lamar Jackson. That's just me personally. I feel like the Dolphins can win, and I feel like the Dolphins will upset the Baltimore Ravens. That's my upset pick. When you make predictions, you got to be bold. But I'm not going to be bold on this prediction here. Just give me the Kansas City Chiefs. Kermit, he's going to have a good game. Tyreek Hill is going to go deep. It's going to be fun to watch Hill versus Jalen Ramsey. I wonder what Jalen Ramsey is going to do to upset Tyreek Hill in this game. But I feel like the Chiefs are going to win this game. I feel like this is going to be the boring blowout game. The Chiefs are winning by like 40. Maybe Big Dick Nick will make it interesting near the end, but I got the Chiefs winning this one. The Titans at the Browns. This is an interesting game. It's such a hard game because the Browns are coming in with like the biggest hype I've ever seen for a Browns team or an NFL team in quite some time. They made a lot of good moves, a lot of fun moves this offseason. And for me personally, when I look at this team, I just say to myself, it could go either horrible or they will be one of the best Browns teams of all time. While the Titans, They're still trying to figure out themselves. They're still trying to figure out what they have in Marcus Mariota. Titans look like, honestly, one of those teams that look like they're about to go 9-7 again. I like what they're going to do. I like what the Browns are going to do. This is a really tough game, but ultimately, I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. I'm just going to be safe. I'm going to jump on the bandwagon for this prediction. No offense to the Titans, but the Browns defense is really scary. So I'm going to go with the Cleveland Browns. The Colts versus the Chargers. My Los Angeles Superchargers. And here's the thing. I'm a Chargers fan. I know what week 1 entails. Chargers, they don't start the season until week 4. That's when the Chargers say, oh, shoot, the NFL season started. It either hurts them or it helps them, but that's when the Chargers like to play football. And I would not be surprised if this is the week 1 game where Jacoby Brissett goes off and goes crazy. People overreact and overreach for him. People who are doing late fantasy drafts draft him after this. People who are in the waiver wire are battling for him. If you are playing daily fantasy sports, I am telling you right now, if you are looking for a quarterback and you're in a cheap league, go for Jacoby Brissett, because the Chargers love doing this in week 1 where they like to blow leads and they lose. That's just what the Chargers do week 1. And I can't explain it as a Chargers fan. I've seen it with the Arizona Cardinals. I've seen it with the Houston Texans. And now I'm going to, and last year with the Chiefs. Now I'm going to see it again with the Indianapolis Colts. So I know people are going to be shocked when I do this, but another upset here. I got the Colts beating the Chargers. It's just, to me, when I look at this situation and I look at the Los Angeles Chargers as a team, they like to do this a lot. They like to do it where they love to choke in week 1. That's just it. I'm a Chargers fan. I'm not biased in this situation. When I'm coming for predictions, I'm trying to give you guys the right picks here. And when I'm giving you guys the right picks here, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So the Colts, I think they could beat the Chargers week 1, and I won't be surprised if they do beat the Chargers week 1. Now that we're done with those games, let's go ahead and get to the other games because I can't fit all the games on one screen. The Bengals versus the Seahawks. Oh, God. This is an easy pick right here. I'm sorry, man. The Bengals, I know people love to poop on the Dolphins, but I think the Bengals are the worst team in the league. That's just me. I think the Bengals are just no way. I can't. 49ers at the Buccaneers. Bruce Arians is facing an old foe, but I feel like the old foe will take them down. I think the 49ers will win this game. I like the talent that they have on defense. I think the 49ers defense, especially that D-line, is being slept on. I think the offense for the 49ers with Kyle Shanahan playing 4D chess is going to show up and do well. I got the 49ers winning. Plus, Jameis Winston loves to be terrible week 1, and we need something to overreact about, like Jimmy G throwing 4 touchdown passes or whatever. Giants out the Cowboys. Just give me the Cowboys. Giants, it's going to be fun seeing Saquon Barkley put up a lot of garbage time stats. But, yeah, no, the Cowboys, one of the better complete teams in the NFL. You got to choose them week 1. It's just a safe pick. Lions at the Cardinals. Kyler Murray's not going to have a good NFL debut. Let's go with the Detroit Lions. And Steelers at Patriots. History tends to repeat themselves as the Patriots beat the Steelers' ass and defend their Super Bowl crown and open that banner night. Awesome. Now we get the 2 Monday night games. And God, these are some... The NFL loves doing this, where the first Monday night game is like, oh, wow, that's an interesting matchup. And then the second Monday night game, it's like, really? Like, why would you do this to people who are trying to go to sleep at night? Maybe this helps with insomnia. I'm not sure. But Texans at Saints should be a fun offensive battle. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some goofy stuff going on. Bill O'Brien has went all in with the Texans. I don't know if he has the right cards in his hand, but Bill O'Brien right now, he's like that one poker player. He has like a 2 and a 7 in his hand, and he's like, oh yeah, this is a good hand. I'm going to go all in. That's how he feels about his team. I don't feel like the Texans are a complete team, but to Bill O'Brien, they are a complete team. So, I don't know. This is what Bill O'Brien wants. This is what he wants to do. That's fine. To me personally, the Saints are still a better team overall, so I'm going to go with the Saints. The Raiders at the Broncos. I'm sorry. With all the shenanigans that are going on with the Raiders, the AB stuff, it only makes sense that they overcome all this adversity and they surprise people on Monday night and they beat the Broncos. The Broncos still have a really good defense. I won't be surprised if Von Miller and Chubb and all those dudes get like 5 sacks on Derek Carr, and this is one of those Monday night disaster games like the Rams and 49ers was, a year ago. I wouldn't be surprised. But this right here, I'm going with the opposite. With all this drama, all the Antonio Brown helmet stuff, all the Hard Knocks stuff, I just feel like this is the game where the Raiders like just show up and they actually do something. And you're like, wait, the Raiders won? Oh my God. And AB has a good game too. Like he has like 9 receptions for like 112 yards and 2 TDs. And everyone's like, yeah, I told you. Antonio Brown's still great. You know, that's how I feel like that this game is going to go. I just feel like that is the destiny for the Oakland Raiders, or now the Las Vegas Raiders. But those are my NFL Week 1 predictions. Tell me what you guys have for the predictions. Let me know in the comment section who your guys' favorite NFL team is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. But I'm trying my best to do a little bit different when it comes to predictions, especially when it comes to Week 1. You don't really know much. Preseason doesn't really tell you much anymore about these teams. After Week 1, there will be a lot more breakdown, especially for more of the interesting matchups in the league. But thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, hit that subscribe button down below. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseAuber68. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy your day. Peace.